So you are thinking about buying a condo in the Ahwatukee area, but you're not sure exactly which condo complex is for you. So in this video today, we're going to be covering all 4 of the condo complexes here in the greater Ahwatukee and Ahwatukee Foothills area. That way, if you are thinking about making a move and owning a condo down here, know exactly which area is going to be best for you. So without further ado, we'll get right into it and we'll give you on 4 tours of each of these complexes. Now, this is the Desert Foothills Via complex, and it's just off of the I-10 area in the northern part of Ahwatukee, and we'll show you on a map. That way you have a better idea on exactly where it is. But the really nice thing about this community is going to be the location. So if you are, flying to Sky Harbor Airport a lot, or if you go to a lot of like Suns or Diamondbacks games, this is going to be an amazing community based right off of the location. You're right off of I-10 as well, and you're super close to like Golf Galaxy. I guess actually Golf Galaxy moved to the southern part of Ahwatukee, but you're right next to like Dick's Sporting Goods. There's a ton of restaurants just on across the way of I-10. You got IKEA. You have all kinds of restaurants on the eastern side of Chandler, and it's just an absolutely amazing spot. Now, it is a little breezy today, so hopefully my mic doesn't pick up too much wind, but just stay with us throughout the rest of the tour. But for this community itself, so this one is a little bit older. It was built in the mid-1980s, and you do get 2 stories. So when I was initially looking at condos, right, in my head I had like Miami, where it's these high-rise condos. That is not going to be the case here in the Phoenix and Ahwatukee area. Most of the condos are going to be 2 stories at max. So this particular community, what's really cool is that you get these like tall kind of evergreen trees throughout the community. And there's a ton of green space here as well. You also get a community pool that is super, super nice that they take care of you. And all of this is going to be covered in the HOA. We're actually going to have to go this way because the wind's going to keep messing up my hair. But the nice thing again with this community is that you do get the community pool, and the HOA, they actually cover the exterior and the roof as well. So just one more thing that you don't have to worry about. Taxes are super cheap, and most of the units here are going to be 2 bedrooms, and the one that we're looking at today is actually only 2 for sale. Right now they're both single bedrooms. So the nice thing is that it's priced in the low 200s, so it's not going to break the bank when you are buying a condo down here, and you can get in for super, super affordable given how much Phoenix homes have appreciated. So without further ado, let's hop into our first unit of our single bedroom. And again, the HOA is going to be about $280 every single month. And again, that covers all the exterior green spaces, the community pool, as well as the roof and exterior of the unit. So let's hop into our first condo community, or our first condo, and just give you a show of what unit it looks like here in the Desert Foothills Via. All right, so the first unit we'll go into is just up here in the corner. Now, one thing to consider with this community is it is right up against one of the major streets here, so it can be a little loud. There's guys doing some landscaping right now, so yeah, you'll also hear that kind of noise as well. But one really nice thing is you're literally right across from where you get your mail and the community pool, which is, you don't have to walk anywhere, which is super nice. So as we make our way up to the stairs, I'm gonna be a little winded just because I'm talking and going up the stairs. But right when you walk in, the nice thing with the second floor units is that you do get these elevated ceilings. The downstairs units, the ceilings, again, these were built in the mid-1980s, so a little bit lower ceilings kind of all the way throughout. But what's nice is that you do get the elevated ceilings in here. So, it's only a single bedroom, right? So it's just about 700 square feet. But again, if you're thinking about, long-term, or if this is just gonna be like a crash pad for you, this is gonna be an amazing spot. Because you have a decent sized kitchen. Again, for just under 700 square feet. It's really, really nice. The upgrades here are they're truly amazing. And again, this is only $220,000 at the time of this recording. So super affordable if you're a first time home buyer, or somebody who's just crashing here, like if you're like a pilot or something, right? You do have a nice size walk-in closet as well, just a little sink, and then you got the tub back there as well. And again, you got the laundry kind of near the bathroom, which is when you only have 700 square feet, gotta squeeze everything in. But what is cool, you do get this little balcony area. Some of these doors are a little bit older, so they might need to be replaced. But the balcony is nice. It's for, again, this location, you are right against the road, so it might be a little noisy. But on the amazing Arizona spring days, you can sit out there and enjoy the weather. So pretty straightforward tour of our first, complex. Again, there's only a single bedroom, so there's not too much to show here. But if you are interested in like this location, this is gonna be a really, really good spot. If you want like a 2 bedroom, that's a little bit nicer. You're looking at about $270,000 to $280,000 for as of right now at the time of this recording. So let's hop into the southern half of Ahwatukee and get you out into our next condo community next. All right, so we are at our second stop at down in the southern part of Ahwatukee called the Portofino condo community. And honestly, if there would have been a 3-bedroom unit available when we had bought ours, we definitely would have picked this community. One of my favorite things about it is, it just feels like you're at like a resort. You have super tall trees, the lush green grass, and it has an amazing pool, which we're going to come up here on a sec. But out of all 4 locations, this one is definitely going to be by far the best in my opinion. You are right off of the 202 and you're right off of the I-10 highway, and we'll show you on a map just exactly where this is. But one of my other favorite things about the location of this neighborhood, hey, you have this little lake that you can kind of walk around. You can't all the way get around, and that is one of my downsides of kind of the Ahwatukee area. They have a couple lakes, but they all have houses on them, so you can't walk around. But the nice thing is that you can walk, you can get a little snippet of it. It's so pretty. You get the water, you get the mountains, and it's absolutely amazing. But this community, it's super, super nice. And again, the location is so amazing. You're right behind the Fry's Marketplace grocery store, and this is a massive grocery store down here in the Phoenix area, and it's absolutely amazing. They got everything. My wife and I, we love going there. But what's also really nice too is you are walking distance to a ton of different restaurants. Plus you got Safeway if you prefer to do your grocery shopping there. And then you also have like Trader Joe's, and I'm telling you, there's a bunch of other different restaurants. So if you're looking for a community that you can, now it is Phoenix, you're gonna need a car to get kind of other areas of the valley. But for the most part, for all your day-to-day needs, you can walk if you want. It's just a half mile right up the street. So really cool aspect of this community. But again, one of my favorite things about it, it has 3 different types of units. It's got a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, and 3-bedroom. But I just love how green it is and all of the tall trees. One thing you do not get in this community is you don't get access to a garage, and that's what the next 2 are going to have. So make sure you stay tuned all the way to the end. But hey, I'm telling you, this is an amazing community. The HOAs, they are a little bit higher than the last unit. There's a little bit more to maintain, and I think this one is kept in a little bit better condition than Desert Foothills Via. This complex runs you about $325 every single month, and again, that gets you all of the common area maintenance, your roof, the pool, and yeah, all this nice greenery that they take care of here in the Portofino condo community. So A+ community, it's spectacular. I'm telling you, if there would have been a 3-bedroom here, we had purchased our home a couple years ago, definitely would have picked this one. So let's give you a quick tour on the layouts here are a little bit clunkier than some of the others that you'll take a look at, but we'll give you just a quick tour of what a 2-bedroom, that's all that's for sale right now. 3 bedrooms go super fast. So we'll just give you a quick tour on what the 2-bedroom looks like, and we'll get you in here right now. All right, so our second stop, and like I said at the start, so literally right behind me here, I hope you can see it in the video, that is Fry's. So I'm telling you, you are right by the grocery store. What is nice with this house in particular is that you get this like little storage closet outside, and then the water softener's in there too. So, or the water heater, there we go. So if it ever does flood, it doesn't actually go into your house. So just a cool little thing that this community does. But like I've said at the start of this video, these condo units are a little bit more, it's a little bit more like kind of segregated. You don't get like one massive open space. So you get a little, living room in here, and then you get like this small little eat-in, dine-in here area. So the 3 bedrooms, they are about 1,200 square feet. This is about 1,000. So you're not really getting that much more, but you do get a 3rd bedroom. I do like how the bedrooms though are laid out. So decent sized kitchen that you have in here, plenty of counter space, and you get like a little pantry. But what I really do like is that, the bedrooms aren't they're not massive by any means, but they are still a pretty good size. I think that light bulb is out as of right now. But you get a decent sized closet, and then I actually really like the primary bathroom. There's a lot of potential for upgrades in there, and I just like how the layout of this house. So that's bedrooms is on one side. You got the laundry room just off of the kitchen, and then in the complete opposite wing of the condo, you have this 2nd bedroom. And what's nice too is that they have a walk-in closet as well. So you really get like 2 completely separate wings of each other. So if you were like your brother or your sister, if you guys want to go in on a condo together and share it, it's nice that, it might be a little tight out here in like the main living room areas, but it's nice that you have like your own completely separate wing of the house. So in Arizona, they call that a split floor plan. Other areas of the country that might be in like right when you walk in, you either go up or down. In Arizona, that just means that the primary bedrooms are on the opposite side of each other. So overall, I mean, it's I think I would definitely pick this community over the last one. Obviously being a 1-bedroom, that's gonna limit how many potential people are gonna purchase the first one. But for the 2 bedrooms, it's not terrible. It's just a little clunky. But I really do like this complex, and it's an amazing community. So that's it for our second stop. Again, we're gonna pop over just a little bit further east. I think you're really gonna like these last 2, so make sure you stay all the way until the end, as these are 2 of our favorites that when we were purchasing, they were our final contenders. So without further ado, let's get you into our 3rd community next. Before we get into our 3rd condo community, guys, if you like this video so far, make sure you click the like button and comment down below. I want to know your thoughts about the first 2 units and the first 2 communities that we had spotlighted here in our Ahwatukee condo tour. But again, if you guys are thinking about making a move to the Arizona area or in Ahwatukee or in the Phoenix area in general, guys, pause the video and jot down our contact information below. We absolutely love hearing from you guys, and we moved here from Nebraska a couple years ago, and it's absolutely changed our lives moving here and living here in the usually sunny Phoenix, Arizona area. So we want to help you do the exact same. So again, if you are thinking about making a move, guys, pause the video and jot down our contact information. Call us, email us, text us. Doesn't matter if you're moving in, tomorrow or in 7 years. Guys, shoot us an email or a text. We want to help you, and we want to help get you to the sunny and beautiful Arizona area. So for our third community, this stop is just west of the last condo community, Portofino, that we had just gone to, and this is Mountain Canyon. One of my favorites. So this was one of the other areas that Steph and I, when we were thinking about buying a unit down here in the Ahwatukee area, this was one of the other communities that we looked at. One thing that we really liked was that almost every unit in here, not everyone, but almost everyone has a garage. So, some are single story and some are single car, and others you get 2 spots. So that was an aspect that really appealed to us. The nice thing again is the location. So again, you're just west, you're about 2 minutes west of all those grocery stores, Safeway, Fry's, Trader Joe's, all of that area, you're just west of it. One thing I forgot to mention actually in the Portofino area in the condo tour is you're right across the highway from Pecos Park. Pecos Park has everything. It's got a dog park, it's got soccer fields, it's got baseball fields, 16 pickleball courts too. It has tennis courts, there we go. It has a skate park, it's got a community pool, there's a community center there. So Pecos Park has everything. We love going there and playing pickleball. It's absolutely amazing. So the location of these 2 condo communities is definitely the best out of all of the Ahwatukee area, and there's all kinds of different shopping. Costco is only about 7 minutes just east, maybe 8 by the time you get all the way to the highway, but just east of this southern Ahwatukee area. But again, the Mountain Canyon area, the HOAs, they are a little bit higher. You get 2 community pools, and this condo complex is massive. Just like walking around here is, it's absolutely massive. So there's a lot of upkeep, and the HOAs tend to be a little bit higher. So for example, the unit that we'll take you guys in, this is a 3-bedroom. So again, a lot of these condo communities, they cover the exterior of the unit and the roof. So the more obviously square footage that your unit is, the higher your HOAs are, because you got to foot more of the bill for everybody else to maintain, the roof and exterior and all that good stuff. So your HOAs are going to be a little bit higher in this community with the 3-bedroom. It's going to be about $400 every single month. So definitely a little steep, but again, you're getting into a home in for about 1,300 square feet in the low 400s, which anywhere else in the Phoenix Valley you're not going to find. So without further ado, let's hop into our unit. One other thing, and I can't turn, otherwise my hair will go everywhere. One thing that is really cool about this condo community is that you get these like little mountain views pretty much everywhere you're at throughout. So almost every unit, I'm not gonna say all, but almost every unit has this little mountain view, and that was one of the things that we really liked when we were searching here ourselves. So let's get you into our third unit, and we'll get you on our way moving around the Phoenix Ahwatukee condo tour. All right, so let's hop into our third and not final. We got one more community after this, but our third community. There we go. So right when you walk in, you get these. You have to go upstairs. So it is a 2-story unit technically, but everything is upstairs. But right when you walk in, so you get the huge 2-car garage, which I'm telling you, this is a huge added benefit. Not a lot of condo communities come with A, let alone 1 garage, but B, 2. So definitely a really nice feature that the Mountain Canyon condo has. But right when you walk in, this condo is huge. It's just under 1,600. I got this one in the San Simeon one next, that's about 13. But you get this little dining area, and then right as you come in, it's more open. It's not like fully, but really good sized kitchen. I mean, again, for 1,600 square feet, you have a lot of counter space, and I do remember this type of layout when we were looking. Again, they only had a 2-bedroom when we were thinking about buying, but it's nice that how much counter space you have, and I do remember the kitchen size, but nice and full size laundry room. Again, you don't really see that too often here in the condo areas, that you get a nice full laundry room like that. So definitely an added plus. So, and again, this one has 3 full bedrooms. The natural light in this condo isn't quite as great, and they don't have any lights on any of their ceiling fans. But for this back bedroom, kind of nothing special, pretty standard run-of-the-mill of what you're gonna see down here. But again, I apologize for the lighting. Hopefully you guys can see it. But a decent sized living room. They have some actually pretty big furniture in here, and you still have a decent size, and you get a little corner pocket of a fireplace. Now, what is interesting is this second bedroom. So the bedroom is actually really good size, but then it kind of shares like the public bathroom and their own. So it's kind of like a secondary master suite, but they do have to share, with the rest of the unit. But again, all in all, it's nice that you have 3 full bedrooms in here, and that it's almost 1,600 square feet. Like, that is unheard of. And again, for all under 400, the low 400s, that's not bad. So a little bit smaller, primary bedroom, but again, nice and updated actually. in here, and then you have a massive walk-in closet. So all in all, I mean, I think this one's at $410 right now. All in all, pretty good. The HOAs, that's not obviously ideal, but in the foothills, it's definitely more expensive, and there's so much that they maintain. You have 2 community pools, and they just do a really good job of maintaining the community. So, you know, all in all, again, you're not gonna find a single family home in the Ahwatukee area for anything less than $500. So all things considered, not bad, and you don't have to do any of the yard maintenance yourself. So not a terrible unit, but stay tuned all the way to the end, guys, because the next property that we'll see is right on the lake, and you're not gonna wanna miss out of Ahwatukee Foothills best condo community. So without further ado, let's hop into our last condo complex, San Simeon. All right, guys, we are at our last stop of the Ahwatukee condo tour. And again, if you like this video, guys, click the like button and comment down below. I want to know your thoughts about the video so far. But this is San Simeon. So this is all the way in the Ahwatukee foothills. It's a really, really well-preserved complex. As you can see, they do an amazing job taking care of the landscaping. And every time that we're down here, it just looks absolutely amazing. It's very, very well manicured. And I do like that, you'll see it here in a sec, that they do have some kind of natural grass all the way throughout as well. So the location of San Simeon is not going to be quite as good as the, Mountain Canyon or Portofino, just in the fact that you're just a little bit further west. So for all of like your daily grocery store needs, there is like a Safeway just up the street, and there's a couple of restaurants in that area as well. But for most of like the Fry's, Trader Joe's, all that, you're going to be driving 5 to 6 minutes every time that you need to go there. So nothing crazy, but if like I said, it's not the best location out of all of the condo communities. However, I do think this one is probably one of the most well maintained. There we go. And what's really, really cool is you're right at the base of South Mountain. So if you like to go mountain biking or hiking, this is going to be an amazing community for you, because again, you're only like 2 to 3 minutes just up the street into the South Mountain area. So this complex itself, it has all kinds of different floor plans and options. You have 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, 1 bedroom with a den, and you have a 3 bedroom. And we'll take you into a 3 bedroom here in just a second. But one of the things that really stood out to us when we were searching for, our home down here, was we loved all of the grass and natural beauty that has, but also you're right on the lake. So you can't walk all the way around it, but you at least get, maybe 1/10 of a mile, 1/4 of a mile, little walking stretch of some lake. 1/4 mile is probably a little bit too long, but you do get that nice lake, and there are a couple units that are for sale on the lake as well. So if that's something that you'd be interested in, sitting on deck looking out at the beautiful water, that might be an amazing spot for you. One really, really cool thing that this community has as well is it has a massive like resort style pool. It's heated all the way throughout the year. It's got a spa. It's got a nice heated pool. It's got a little waterfall feature as well. So it's super, super soothing, and it's always packed. So a really, really good spot, and some really, really nice amenities that the San Simeon community has. So without further ado, let's get you into our third and final condo. That way you can get a general idea on some floor plans and what kind of pricing is here in the San Simeon area. So without further ado, let's hop into our fourth and final unit here in the Ahwatukee Phoenix condo tour. We are about to walk into our fourth and final stop on our Ahwatukee condo. This is in the San Simeon community, and this is 3 full bedrooms, just over 1,300 square feet. What is really nice with this one is, especially compared to some of the other ones that we've seen, so nice and open, really nice 42-inch cabinets, and you do have a good sized pantry in there. One really cool thing that it has is that it has this nice outdoor seating area where you can look out over the community, and it's just absolutely amazing. So like I said, this is a full 3 bedrooms. You got the washroom here on the left, and then honestly, one really nice thing that they did here is you have really good sized bedrooms actually. So one of the nice features about the San Simeon community is that you do have really large bedrooms, and then you have a full second bathroom as well. So then, once you make your way out, again, you get really good sized bedrooms, and you get a walk-in closet here as well. So once we make our way all the way kind of into this back bedroom, the paint colors are kind of crazy, but you do have this bathroom in here and a decent closet that kind of runs down throughout. So, and again, for a primary, you get a nice and big sized room in here as well. So for value-wise, this is a $410 as of right now, and again, for 3 bedrooms, this location is a little bit further out. Amazing condo. And guys, I hope this video has been helpful in showing you guys what condos here in the Ahwatukee area look like. So if you want to make a move, guys, pause the video, jot down our contact information, and we'd be happy to help you move into your new condo community here in the Ahwatukee area. So thanks for watching. Check out the other videos on our channel and stay tuned.